Okay, I've explored some of the areas at the shore. I went up here. There was a Witchfinder station. It was very much related to um, Control. They were doing experiments with nursery rhymes because they know about Alan Wake's abilities to kind of manipulate reality. So they were trying to do something similar with nursery rhymes. That's a bit of a collectible puzzle throughout the entire game. I only did like a few in my initial playthrough, like maybe two. Found some pages, encountered some wolves. They're a pretty fun enemy type. Got some equipment, like I have a propane tank, will do some big damage. These are some charms I got from the puzzles. So this one staggers more often, saves from death, but shatters. Increases hand flares duration and area of effect. I think I'm going to go ahead with that one and the stagger. Once I get to the car, I'll kind of go through the collectibles. Because I didn't actually listen to any of the Alan Wake pages. It's very possible I could have missed some. But I'll be going back and listening to them all. And I know that New Game Plus also has even more collectibles. It's very similar to the original game, which did the same thing. You played on the hardest difficulty, you got more pages. Nothing crazy. Yeah, very fun sounds. So, it's coming from this station. And we did already read this.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
Alright, made it back.
You ready to go?
Not quite. Um, Hey Hard was left in the fridge at the abandoned general store. Who put it there? Well, case closed on
Nightingale
this.
goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
I don't know, man. So, I have a good number of more lunch boxes. There was a page of a story inside, but it's not like the other pages I've been finding. Fan fiction. Yeah, it was a bit of a funny story, like very like fan servicey towards Alan, like an Alan Wake super fan. A motivational note was inside. Is someone looking out for me? There are the nursery rhymes.
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
I like how they're set up with these old-fashioned cameras again. That's Federal Bureau of Control. So let's. What are these? Who made them? This is a crow doll. So I'll put this in the doll section. Dark substance appeared when rhyme was completed. It looks like a trail, so it kind of gives you a little bit of a trail you can follow, and then you get one of the charms. FBC file and the reality altering effects of the nursery rhymes. Researching how fiction affects reality. Sounds familiar. Here's a hero doll. So it'll basically say something like, oh, the hero defended the house. It's like, oh, you put him on the house. Email from the author of the rhymes.
The
Yeah, there was
FBC
like
is
a little
definitely playing
computer.
with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well.
Parafictional research. Who is funding these people? Reminds you a little bit about the Global Defense Agency in Invincible. Like the President of the United States doesn't even know about me. Testing sites.
Nah.
Oh. Oh, so maybe goes here. So it kind of tells you where they are. Although I don't think I can do them all. Because I just don't have all the dolls. And I have some more cold stashes. There's a note inside encouraging cultists to dehumanize their victims. More stuff on the cult of the tree. Nightingale spoke in excerpts from the pages. The other taken were speaking strangely too. The pages were clearly connected, but how? No, reminding cultists the victims are like animals. Alright, that's it for the case board. What the heck is this?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Okay.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away. An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location. And a counterpoint, a work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. Two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. Twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror. arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality, a blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design. Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree, feral maniacs living in the woods, Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests, or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element: danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Really good. I just love listening to Alan, and I love, I don't know, kind of his style of prose. What is this?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
So these are Mayor Setter signs.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
That's fun. Anything else?
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
It's Logan's birthday. Alright, we're out of here. There were a good number of enemies in
Mr.
those
Wake,
areas.
we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now. Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember. Tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
The scenes are so good. Like, they almost just set us up for what we're gonna play. They literally said,
Something's
trapped
not
in a
right here.
fictional version of New
I
York
needed to get home
that might not be New York at
to
all.
Alice.
Oh, Gods of Asgard, where are you?
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar. I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Oh shoot. That's cool. Control character. Yeah, he had like a multiverse theory.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say. There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out. felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Was all that just a nightmare? That's all he really knows.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Yeah, so this is basically his version. I was trying to write a story to escape. The story was called Initiation.
I had to write more. I couldn't leave. This wasn't the way out. I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep-sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this! Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
It's like, how many layers deep are we going? So this is a game story about a story written by Alan Wake that Saga discovers. And in that story, obviously she has to go and find Alan Wake for him to tell his own story about what is going on. Now he's writing stories that he's forgetting or something like that. And in that story, there's Sam Lake playing a character that he created, and in the movie adaptation, he is looking for a writer. So that is telling you that the new code is 565. Hope we can make it through the door at the end of this area now.
Hello?
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa kun a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I'm up the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
What a lovely character. That's Ati. Beloved Control character. Not... Well, maybe he's human. The Federal Bureau of Control doesn't really know about him, but definitely believed to be supernatural to an extent. His name comes from, like, the Finnish water god. Very fitting with what he was just talking about with water. I think it's a very key element of the story. And, I don't know, there's a lot you can unpack. Remedy is always vague about, you know, the relationship between Thomas Zane and Alan. And this game will add some more clues for that mystery. So, you go to the map, you can see it's a pretty big place. We're going to be heading back here, though, so don't necessarily need to get all through here. We need to get to that whole thing called an exit.
The talk show host?
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. Rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in Night Springs.
Yeah, Night Springs was a thing in Alan Wake 1. Twilight Zone reference, essentially.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
The third eye.
The lamp felt significant.
There's the lamp mentioned by Casey or Sam Lake. Obviously, I think there's the lamp used by Cynthia.
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
So this is a very trippy mechanic.
When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed, like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
It's very trippy, but it just changes things. That's a lot of Alan's mechanics, which fit his character a lot. Why is that mark there? That's fun. Where am I now? Well, that's a first floor shortcut, so let me just open that up.
I needed to find another way
Oh,
out.
guess not.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass that's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Time for Poe's appearance. Very similar stuff to the first game. Alan doesn't remember what he's written. Trying to find some way forward.
I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
Shoebox to store items.
phone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Now this area is pretty cool. I like the scratch graffiti. Before I answer the phone.
The call was for me. It was something important. I needed to answer.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in a dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, plotting to stop me, to devour me, look on me. Oh no.
Hearing the whispers of Taken in here. Very unnerving. I'm gonna try to avoid them. I do know that there's some Taken here that are literally just shadows. Like you shine the light and they're gone.
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got it now. We've been working great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello? The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
I've written so much.
Oh, did I miss the map? It might be like right here. Yep. So again, Caldera and Cauldron sound very similar. Cauldron Lake, you know. Also, the phone call is very interesting.
The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
Because in Control, there's the hotline Jesse Faden has with the board, which is so mysterious and amazing. I love it.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey, looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Casey!
Damn it. I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective.
Now would be a good time to mention the voice actor for Alex Casey, which in itself is a reference to Max Payne. Is voiced by James McCaffrey, who passed away a few months after this game came out.
I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance.
Also important to note is there will supposedly be some
Shit.
Alan
The
Wake,
alley in darkness now.
not Alan Wake,
Rest the
Max
shadows
Payne
along
1
my
and 2
way.
remakes.
Wake.
Yeah, that whole wave. Now what you gotta watch out for is...
Oh, fuck!
what happens when there's a real enemy, huh?
The shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back. I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
Where's that again? Over there? Or one of those. At least no one can see me here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here then.